how close do people usually eat their pre-gym meal? How close to the gym? Because I know everyone always says like, oh, you should give your body an hour for your food to go down. I mean, yeah, I can't eat much food before I go to the gym at all. It makes me feel really sick, and I feel like I could throw up. But going back to this is going to be my pre-gym snack. It's only a little single whopper, but I'm hungry, and I can't eat a massive meal before the gym, which is why I'm just having this little snack to carry me through. So what was I going to say? So yeah, going back to what I said, I think maybe yesterday or the day before, I can't remember when it was. I would love to, if I could afford it, I would actually love to, and I might possibly be able to afford it. I'm going to turn my bulk into a super dirty bulk. So I'm going to carry on eating what I'm eating, but I'm also going to add in maybe 2 extra burgers a day. For fast food burgers, Burger King burgers to be exact. Sometimes McDonald's, and maybe sometimes KFC, as they've got new burger out. But I'm just going to see how it works. Lee Priest, I've mentioned this before, Lee Priest did this. He was famous for his bulks, because he got fat, like he was struggling to walk, because he had serious fucking muscle. Plus he had all the fat he got on top. I think I've mentioned this before, but he actually got a job in McDonald's so that he could eat constant McDonald's. That's dedication. And everyone will be like, oh yeah, good luck dying at 40. We're not normal people. Our bodies use all of this shit that we put inside us. When I got my blood work done, just to check my cholesterol and things, she said that everything was at absolute optimal level, including my cholesterol. Which, let's not forget, I have about 15 eggs a day, every day. Minimum 15. Most of the time it's more than that. And that's a hell of a lot of fucking cholesterol right there. So my body is using everything I'm putting inside, because if it wasn't, my scales would be shooting up. But I'm plateauing a little bit, so I'm just going to go overboard and add a fucking couple extra burgers in every day. So it's going to be between an extra 1,200 to 2,000 calories every single day, an extra 100 grams of protein or so, and probably about an extra 100 grams of fat as well. So, pre-gym meal, back and traps today. Let's hit it. But all this new age crap, I completely believe people like Lee Priest and Branch Warren and what's the other fucking can't remember his name right now, but they all say, look, all this science-based crap, I mean, of course it is going to help, but people are getting far too hung up on things being perfect and getting things optimal, whereas there aren't enough people who just get the fuck on with it. Do you know what I mean? Like that Eddie Abu, I keep seeing him everywhere on my damn page. He's a moron. Well, not really a complete moron. There are some things that he's got right, but it's just shut up. You know, it's fucking just, oh mate, just stop fucking moaning. If you just stop preaching to everyone as well. Look, people like Eddie Abu, whatever his fucking name was, Abue or whatever his name is, and quite a few other people, they're saying you'll never be able to put size on unless you eat proper food, like unless you eat good food. And that Josh Teetham, whatever his name is, he's a good bodybuilder, and he said the same thing. He was going around the supermarket saying, oh, you can't go in the supermarket and pick up a protein bar, it's nowhere near as good as picking up, and then he picked up a packet of chicken, okay? This chicken it wasn't like a raw uncooked chicken breast or raw uncooked chicken. It was cooked, sliced chicken in a packet, okay? Now I know full well that these they have so many preservatives in them. Oh my god, the E numbers that they put in that chicken is ridiculous. And yet, someone of him is saying something like that. I just think it's fucking... People need to make up their mind. Like, or educate yourself. You can't say, look, this is good food, this is bad food, this is good food, and then proceed to pick up something that's heavily processed. Like, what's the difference between a protein bar and some processed fucking chicken? It's not that much difference. I'm going to prove that the way that I do this, I'm going to do it differently. The way that I'm going to do this differently is I'm just going to shovel everything into my body as I possibly can. And I'm going to get massive. Good luck. Okay, so starting with our favourite back exercise, wide grip lat pull downs. I'm not going quite as wide as I was before. A little bit awkward, and weirdly it kind of hurts like the inside of my elbow. But yeah, so we've got, I don't think I went too heavy on this session. I'm trying to work a little bit more on intensity, so I'm having a strict 1 to 1.5 minutes, well, 1 minute rest in between my sets now. So I'm not able to lift quite as much weight because, I mean, I'm more fatigued going into it, but I'm basically copying a little bit more what people like Jay Cutler and I always forget his name. The English chap, can't remember his name. But yeah, so moving on to some. The normal single arm row. These are good. I do them almost every session now. I've seen a huge increase, like almost a ridiculous increase in my lower lat as well from doing more of these. They're a lovely exercise though, to be fair. Before I used to think that all this single arm stuff was a bit shit. But if you get it right, you can really feel it. It is nice. So yeah, we've got these. Not too heavy. I mean, I think I do full stack, but we're still getting sort of 12 reps out of these. I think even when I use my gym pin, we're still getting 12 reps. But I find this quite a strong movement for me. That leaning in and pulling back, I've got quite a lot of strength in that movement. Yeah, so moving on. These are absolutely beautiful. Probably one of my favorite exercises. I wish they should make a machine that oh wait, no, this isn't what I thought it was. This is oh yes, I forgot about this one. So I've only done this a couple times. I've changed the grip, and it's, oh my god, is it beautiful. So obviously it's targeting slightly different muscles, but it's really, really nice. I'm going to incorporate this one a little bit more, I think. Not heavy, but I was struggling here. There's not much slow, controlled movement there. I think I went a little bit heavy for the first one. Oh no, that's not even heavy. Look, that's light. I think I'm just going for a pump here. But I always forget these videos. I'm quite far behind. I think I'm about 3 weeks behind on my videos, so I kind of forget sometimes what went on in that session. But look at that. That's what we're aiming for. A nice V-shaped back. Yeah. Right. Moving on to some. I do these every session as well now. I do love these. I used to think that they were just a bit a bit of a shitty movement, but I feel a beautiful pump from these. It kind of hits my whole back. Most back exercises, I can feel where it's hitting the most, but this I feel it all over my back. Well, all over my back, upwards from my lumbar area. But yeah, these are great. Everyone does these. Or a very high percentage of people have these in their back day. They're a staple. And then so that was reasonably heavy. I do go quite heavy on those. A lot of people go quite light on those ones. This is the one I was talking about. This is a beautiful exercise. I've never stopped doing these ever since I saw Sam Sulek doing them. They're absolutely gorgeous. They do need to make a machine that allows you to do this though, because it's fucking annoying setting this bloody bench up every time. And the cables, they're just not heavy enough. Even, pardon me, even when I've used my gym pin and I put like an extra 25 kilos or so on there, it's not good enough. But it is a finisher, so I don't mind it not being heavy, because I go slow and controlled, and you got to try and think about the contraction, that bit there, because I'm aiming for my in between my shoulder blades. That's what I'm trying to hit there, like lower lats. Right, so that's my last back exercise usually, and we'll jump onto some traps. I can't see how heavy that is. I don't think it is very heavy. I think we only went up to like, that's got to be more than 100 kilos surely. I think I went up to about 140, 160 on this session. I always strap up because my grip strength is embarrassing, it really is. I can't even hold on to 100 kilos and get 12 reps out overhand. It's mad. I've got big palms, but I've got absolutely tiny fingers and thumb. They're like sausage fingers, so I don't have very good grip. But this is just bog standard. You can't really go wrong with a barbell shrug. They are beautiful. They're a bit more difficult to isolate with, but I don't do these for the isolation. I do these for the mass and the strength. I only really go heavy on these. Actually, saying that, I have been going lighter recently and changing the technique slightly, but you'll see that in some more recent videos. That's about it. In a bit.